any division in ABGA?
Mr. President, my name is Oshiomole, Senator representing
right now there's
Edo North. I know for a fact, I emphasize, I know for a fact that ABGA has one chairman, it has a national executive council that is not in court. There are no issues whatsoever of division or crisis within ABGA. Only recently, sir, they won the governorship election in Anambra State, showing how potent they are. The same thing goes for Labour Party. The court has affirmed the leadership of the Labour Party, and the decision of the court is valid. That decision has not been vacated. If you appeal, it means you are following the rule of law. You have to wait until the Supreme Court pronounce. So the constitution does not envisage that people wake up without any compelling reason. And they even say they consulted their families. And I'm a member of some of their families. They never consult. So I think the appropriate section of the constitution should be invoked just to teach people a lesson that they should not pretend that there's a smoke in their house. Meanwhile, the house is peaceful. It is just that for whatever reason, they are no longer feeling comfortable. I think elders should learn to build their house. Because people who cannot build their house cannot build Nigeria. If tomorrow they wake up, there's crisis in Nigeria, they want to mitigate to Ghana or to Democratic Republic of Congo. Leaders should build what is not in place and stay where they are. That is what leadership is about. Lastly, sir, there is prodigal son. There are no prodigal fathers. These people are fathers of their parties. How can they run away from the house that is at peace? I saw from me, Mr. President, and you must have the courage, or I plead you to have the courage to invoke the Constitution as stated. It's not you're making it made by the Nigerian people.
I must thank distinguished Senator Oshiomole for pleading with me to have the courage to do the needful. Because I have sworn to uphold the Nigerian Constitution. And I will give, Leader of the Senate, I'm about to give Senator Abaribe the opportunity of a lifetime to consider his letter. But leader, say something so he won't look as if he's from the Senate President.
Well, Mr. President, and very distinguished senators, I am Abaribe, representing Abia South, and I've looked at this section. I'm not a lawyer, but at least I went to school. This section does not in any way cover any option or a position where somebody is sacked from his party.
Yes.
Therefore, having been sacked from my party since September of 2025, and I have the letter here, I can read the letter. What else?
Please.
What he says very clearly, that provided there is a division, but there is nothing that says if you have been sacked. So you're no longer a member if you're sacked. And I have the evidence, I have the letters, and I have everything. That is for, you must belong to a political party to be in this Senate. So I have fulfilled both conditions. Thirdly, Mr. President, anybody that says that Labour does not have a subsisting issue,
I will reply them.
that one I think I can leave my distinguished colleague to now give clarity to that. Thank you, Mr. President.
Why do you leave? Sorry, I've not recognized you yet. No, I have not. Senator Abaribe, thank you for being honest. You have just confirmed and affirmed that you are not leaving ABGA as a result of any division. That you are leaving because of a supposed sack. We don't have evidence of that sack. That is your phone. Yeah, that's your phone. I don't have a copy here. So we will, I think just to close this matter, let us give Senator Abaribe 1 week to produce evidence of his dismissal. So he should hand over his phone to me. Senator, no. You can read something from your head. You are very intelligent. You can read something from your head by holding your phone.
Is not recognized. So what you're saying is that anybody who becomes a member of a party becomes tied to that party. So if you sack me,
before I put the question, whether sacking is recognized by the Constitution or not, before I put that question, I would like Senator Ziaro to move forward and advise Senator Abaribe. So, Senator Binus, go close to him and advise him. So, in the meantime, the Senator Ome, I don't know what
an official assignment, but I'm glad that I didn't miss out on this. What is going on here is very significant. It's significant to our constitution, it's significant to our democracy. And Senator Abaribe is always a very unique person. And his letter is also presenting us with a unique case, a unique situation. I am not aware of divisions within his political party. APGA is one of the most cohesive political parties in this country. And as far as we are concerned, even Senator Victor Ume, who once led the party and was a kingmaker in the party, knows that there is no division within the party. And as far as we are concerned, what I would be saying is to give distinguished Senator Abaribe an opportunity of a rethink in this regard. He can withdraw his letter, but if he insists, we may not have a choice than to refer this letter to the legal department of the National Assembly, as well as a body of excellent solicitors, to advise us. It will not be for us to go to court. It will be for us to invoke the relevant provisions of the Constitution under your watch, and you have to take your position. If anybody will go to court, we will not be the complainant. It's Senator Abaribe who will go to court. But I'm hoping that we will not get to that. But let's give him another chance. Yeah? Thank you, sir.
Let me, please, dismiss Deputy Senate President. Show me the section that says that Senate President should go to court. Check the Constitution. The Senate President is expected to do the needful, not to go to court. So please read that section again. So that after that, Senator Abaribe can respond. And then if he has any doubt as to the cohesiveness of ABGA, then Senator Ume can mention the 2 or 3 national chairmen that he left behind.
Mr. President, Senator Abaribe is a respected member of this Halo Chamber.
Very highly respected.
We respect him so much. And we also trust Senator Ume, because you said he was a former chairman of ABGA and very respected as well. That's why I suggested to you that he should be a one-member committee, it should be someone that the senator that you will tell to go and make the necessary investigation and report to you in your office so that you take action, because the ball is in your court. If he infringes on this section of the Constitution, you are the one to take action.
But does the Constitution say the Senate President should go to court before taking action?
No.
Read now. Read so that everybody will know.
Okay, let me read. Let me read. You see, the section is very, very clear. Section 68 says, a member of the Senate or the House of Representatives shall vacate his seat in the House of which he is a member. Right? And I go straight to the relevant subsection here, which is G. And it reads as follows. A person whose election to the House was sponsored by one political party.
Section 68.
68G, sub G.
G as in Gabriel.
He becomes a member of any other political party before the expiration of the period for which that house was elected, provided that his membership of the latter political party is not as a result of a division, which is applicable to ABGA, as far as I know, except when Ume provides otherwise. In the political party of which he was previously a member, or a merger, just as we did in APC when it was formed, of two or more political parties or factions, by one of which he was previously sponsored. So this was, this section implies that once you change your party and you are not in conformity with this subsection, then the Senate President will be the one to tell you you are no longer a senator. But what I'm saying now, let Ume be the one that will investigate whether there's division in ABGA, because he was a founding member and former chairman. And then report to your chamber. Labour and ABGA, they are like twins. So
Distinguished Senator Abaribe, you notice I've changed my voice. In view of the seriousness of this discussion, we give you a last opportunity to bail yourself out.
Thank you.